Buddies, me Lax, and I'm back again doing a review on this video games of the past. Okay, I'm also known as Chino or Artie. Check it out. Okay, I remember back in the day, CD-ROM was so rare. All I had was a 3.5 floppy. I got a CD-ROM drive, putting the Redbook audio and this and stuff on a DOS computer without Windows. So now, one of the games that I wanted to play that time, but I never owned it until later on, which it became a bargain bin. When I say a bargain bin, this game was only 50 cents when I bought it at EB Games. It was called Electronic Boutique before it was called GameStop. Back in the days, I liked to buy games at Software Etc. or EB Games. That's the only two places where I buy softwares. GameStop do not carry games anymore that has to do with PC in physical boxes. Well, I'm going to get there later on in my other reviews. MicroCosm. Yeah. MicroCosm right now is one of the, those are the rare games in the past that it's so hard to get a hold of, because MicroCosm is like those full motion video type games. And looking at the box is very nice. Look at the DPI resolution on this. I mean, I'm sorry it's kind of dusty because it's from its wear and tear and age. It says CD-ROM, but it doesn't say DOS, because this game is incompatible to play on a Windows platform. Especially back in days they had 3.1 Windows. It has to be purely run by DOS. And this game was developed by Psygnosis. Psygnosis was known for making racing games of the classic genre of, Wipeout, the futuristic anti-gravity racing game. Then there's also Destruction Derby, which is a cult classic because Destruction Derby 1, 2, and the other ones, they were great games, and that was before Burnout came out, looking at the debris, cars getting crashed, etc., and stuff like that. And MicroCosm was really known for the most interesting gameplay, supposedly at that time. I mean, the intro itself, it's right here. Okay. It's so high budget. From what I heard, they spent so much money on their production to make this intro than actually on the gameplay, because the gameplay is nothing but a pre-rendered shooter, So what's in the box? I'll make it quick. Yes, look at this, man. Beautiful, beautiful glossy box finish with the Psygnosis logo all over it. I need 2 hands to open this guy up. Oh, there we go. Okay, the game is still playing right now. Alright, what's inside? You get the nice packaging of the Psygnosis logo all over. It looks like they're showing the logo more than... Okay, this is my review of the box. Then there's more Psygnosis logos than MicroCosm. Yes, you get this troubleshooting manual paper. Yes, it came like this with a ripped side. It looks like that's how they make their photocopies. Comes with a black and white manual. I can open this guy. Yep. This manual is black and white, and it's just talking about characters, your cryo suit that you're flying inside the human body. If you know the story of MicroCosm, you're trying to save someone's life, then they shrink you up and wearing this suit, and you have to go shoot them down in the ship that you have, and you're gonna kill every germ that's inside his body, whatever, STD, HDTV, HIV, you name it. Okay. It comes with the regular registration card that you hope to get free games or at least a demo disc. Hell no. You know what? I've sent them out, because I never... And you know what? People are asking me, why you still have the registration card? I photocopy it and then mail it out. I was getting nothing but newsletters. Not really much of free game, but it's still the same thing. Then you get this print about technical support. I'm going to get there. Alright? This game... ever since I made that registration, they didn't give me a free game. They sent it to me in an envelope, and then it was like this. I'm gonna get to what was in that. This is the CD package right here. Yep, it's a very strong DPI resolution. A pre-rendered pictures of MicroCosm, original clean looking CD, and what you see right there is actual in video footage, and then this is the real manual. The real manual of the game. Yep, how to install it is on the CD sleeve, but it only has like 2 sides to it because everything else is more art. Kind of reminds. It's all cyberpunk, but this game is just nothing but a shoot 'em up full motion video game. The audio is running off the ad-lib sound along with the sound blaster to make the game more fun. It's not just like, see here. They spent so much money on this intro. And that's before Neo from The Matrix, okay? This game came out in 1994, so imagine they developed this game around 93. You know, what filmmakers are inspired of the past of multimedia gaming to make it in feature films. Now, what happened was Psychosis sent me this after I made a photocopy of the registration, and then after that they mailed me an update on a 3.5 floppy. Basically, it's a patch. So that's how you get patches back in the day. You have to mail your registration so you get official patches. And then it's free. I mean, yeah. But now we have internet and we just have to download it directly. And having Steam, yes, Steam automatically patches the game for you.
Are we ready?
That's the audio right there.
The injection.
And that's the guy you're trying to save. But yeah, what do you think? This is Psychosis. I'm gonna load this sound. Let me skip into gameplay if I can. Okay, gameplay looks like this. Yeah, the game is heavily bordered. It has borders on the side, and basically it's using the cockpit as visual effects just to make it look like it's bordered enough to, But the best way to play this MicroCosm game is actually on the 3DO. They do have it released on the Amiga 32. But it looks, I recommend the 3DO edition. The Sega CD one, it has actually music in the background, while the PC one over here doesn't even play it. But yeah, I recommend the 3DO version. Now, years later, since all those unsuccessful consoles that came out, like the 3DO, the Sega CD, and then they're using the same engine. Psychosis, what's wrong with you guys? Later on, around the year, what year is this? Again, 94. PlayStation decided to release their game because Psychosis is part of Sony anyway. And they came out with this game called Novastorm. And it's using the same game engine, identical packaging. And, let me unbox this. This time it's a full box, and it's not sleeved. It actually has its own inner cover. Let me open it. 100% recyclable, okay? And what you get inside, not in a CD jewel case, you get in a sleeve. You get the instruction manual in all blue printed paper. Of course, there goes that registration card again. I photocopy it because you have to use your own stamp. Alright. And the reason why this was here, because when you buy this game, it came with a pin. Like one of those pins you put on your shirt. It was not even the buttons, but I don't know where I put it. But I know I have it somewhere in this room because I have everything I have. Here's actual gameplay.
We were no longer masters of what we had created, but it's slaves.
Well, Novastorm is just identical to MicroCosm. There is one difference. It's actually you're in a ship now. Alright, beside being inside of somebody's body trying to save and kill germs, you're actually killing jets. Which would have been a better concept before they made they would have done that story instead. It has live action actors as well. Better sound, and this game was released on the PlayStation 1. But I bought him like that. I remember I bought this guy for $1.50 in the bargain bin. So it's another bargain bin game. That's the gameplay right there. But it's heavily bordered, and it's not a cockpit. It's nothing but your HUD. Okay, it's just. It's basically like Star Fox, but full motion video running. Here the music is MIDI. It's well made. It's alright. So, and it's running on high, more than 60 frames per second by the way how its refresh rate is. So, it's actually running 30 frames per second. My review for MicroCosm, I give this game out of 10, 6 stars, okay? 6 stars out of 10. There is a reason why I did have a lot of errors before I actually got it running because I had to make a boot disk because the extended RAM situation, because it's very weird because if you have 16 megabytes of RAM on a computer that time, this game will not run. You gotta take that RAM out personally just to get this game running on 8 megabytes of RAM. Wow, because it's really hard. Now this game, I give this game, of course, out of 10 stars, I give it an 8, you know, because it has a better storyline. The packaging, okay, packaging, I give this 9 out of 10. Packaging, I give it about 4 out of 10 because it's just simple. And look at, but I mean, the advertisement is not bad. But I thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna be making a review of how to play your DOS games in full speed, full screen on the new LCD monitors and everything like that, because there's LCD, LEDs, and even plasmas, and people want to play your games on a big screen besides being on a personal computer. So thank you guys for watching, and I thank my subscribers, I thank all my friends at Facebook, and if you want to keep watching my channel, make a request of what video game you knew in the past and I'll gladly make a review. Thank you.